mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Payton is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Arthur in at the point.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
On the wing, James. It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A second chance effort. And Towns with the lay-in good.
Two things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Here's James. And the layup falls. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Minnesota calls timeout. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangibles, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season, talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Minnesota making some changes. Whitney's checked in, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for McDaniels. Russell against Allen. Russell passes to Whitney, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Allen outside. The pass to Collins. From deep, James, and St. Louis, another three.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Pass to Arthur. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Prince outside, fires for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Paul Morrow. Collins with some nice D. James outside. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
For 3, And St. Louis, another three.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Carter Williams. On the wing, Shumpert. 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fires top of the key. And he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 assists.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Sound.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the General.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And St. Louis going with the whole new group out there on the floor. Here's Minnesota.
Watch Russell.
Russell with it. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Goal, that's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And yes, it's good.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
It's Allen with the drive.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Balmaro, that's good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And he's good on the three ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
D'Angelo Russell.
And so Russell hits them both. From deep. No good. You see the Sound get the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Michael, the key to this game for the team tonight?
It was just a team effort. You know, we moved the ball on defense. We were trying to help everybody out and be in the right spots all the time, and we were able to come up with the win.
Part of a rebuilding team here, Michael. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Craig Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.